Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Anyone hear me? Anyone hear me? Mic check. Welcome back, guys. This time again, we're going to try to bring back the call-in show every Wednesday. We're going to see how this one goes. And we're 39 people, more than I thought, so that's good to know. If I can swallow here. Go ahead and warn you, I don't know if I slept on my shoulder wrong or something. So if you see me do this, it's because it's like every once in a while lightning shoot through there, man. But, we've got a lot of people in the room. We got Blue Harvest, Weed in Your Garden, William, Dave, Kill Streak, Hut for You, Dave, Rick, and a lot more. We're going to take your live phone calls. Now, I haven't done this in a while. So, and even when I did it, when I used to do it every week, we would always have problems with the first call. You guys able to hear. For some reason I could hear it and you guys couldn't. So we're going to have some bugs, probably, because I got to remember how to do it. We're going to take your calls in just a minute. Now, what's the topic? Well, we don't really have a topic. Freeform, so whatever you want to talk about. And I was going to make it all toys. I said, no, let's not just give it a talk. Let's just talk for about an hour, and we'll see where it goes from there. Technoir says that thumbnail is on fire. He's actually doing business in the front while holding 10 keggers in the back. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So a lot of you guys have asked, bring back the call-in show. So here we are. We're bringing back the call-in show now. Let me see if I can get everything set up. Let's see if I can get everything set up. If I can remember exactly how to do this. So let's see here. I think I gotta go on this. Bring this here. Guys can still hear me? You guys can still hear me, I hope. If the sound goes out, let me know in the chat. But, who's your favorite UK toy channel? And why did Blue Harvest? Blue Harvest is the only UK channel I watch. That's because he says stuff like mom. Oh, God, I need a cough button here. Oh. Look, talking about UK got me messed up. Oh, got a cough. They can't see me cough now. Good. Russ is on the weekend. Russ will be here Saturday night. We'll be back Saturday, 8 o'clock. Well, Russ will be here about 8:15. 8 o'clock, we'll be back. So, all right, we got Crazy Joe in here. Let's see here. I will post the number in a minute. I don't like posting them early because then people will start calling when I'm not ready for them to call. But, let's see here. I've got to add a few more things here. Add auto input. Add phone. One of the Echo Bass guys, they quit doing their call. They were doing a call in one time. Don't know what happened there. Okay. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Gonna post the number in just a second here. In fact, I should have posted right then, but it didn't post. So let me try to bring it up another way. Let me try another way. We'll be plugging in my headphones. Let me go ahead and plug in my headphones, I guess. I don't know, you're like, I missed the 8 o'clock video for this. For some reason I can hear the radio through these headphones. It's weird. Okay. Boom. Let me resize that. I should have had all that ready to go. Ready to go. There. All you need is a phone number. There it is right there. 478-216-7908. Junkyard Dog should have had his own show. I have to bring the Junkyard Dog in here. I should have had him. Junkman, how's the puppy? The puppy's doing really good. He's laying down right now, but he's doing really good. Does the Junk Dog have a call-in number? He needs to. He needs to, for sure. Now, again, the first call may not do so well. We don't know yet. Junkman, look behind you. It's a doll from the dark web. Oh, no, the dark web. But there's the number if anybody would like to call. Uh-oh. See, I got a call. I didn't even know it. Hold on. Call back. Someone just called and I didn't have it ready. Sorry about that. Didn't have it ready as I thought I did.
Mike.
To accept, press 1.
Okay. This is the Junkman. Who is this?
Hey, Junkman, how are you? This is Mike and Robert in California.
Mike and Robert, before we get started, let me see if the chat room can hear you. So let me know in the chat room if y'all can hear Mike. Give me just a second. The chat room will take a few seconds to let me know. We can! Oh my God! I can't believe this is the first time we ever got it right.
Awesome.
I cannot believe it. So, how's it going, Mike?
Good. So listen, we called because, A, we love the show, but we do have a couple things to talk about.
Okay, I need you to speak up just a little bit. I don't know if it's on. Hold on, let me see. Can y'all hear him good? Okay, it's really low on my end, but they say they can hear you good. So go ahead.
Hey, Junkman, this is Robert. I got a question about vintage Star Wars.
There, that's better.
When do you think they will peak?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think it's going to be a while. I think it's going to be. I don't know if they're going to skyrocket anymore, but I don't think they're going to peak for a while. Star Wars is still hot. Star Wars is still popular. You got kids. You there?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what that. Hold on. Okay, someone else
Yeah,
is
still
calling
here.
it. Okay, I don't think it's going to peak anytime soon because it's still hot. I mean, I think you'll have some of the more generic figures may go down some, but the really hard stuff's going to be hot for a long time.
Because do you think people are finishing up their figure collections and eventually people will get too old to know what the old ones are? And
No, I think Star Wars is bringing in new fans all the time. It's like old Barbies are still worth a lot of money. Old G.I. Joe's still going for a lot of money. Old rare Elvis records are still. But Star Wars, unlike maybe Elvis or some other things, you got new Star Wars still coming out. As long as they're still doing Star Wars and everything coming out, yeah, I think that's going to help it. It's got there'll be people collecting it just because they like the old movies and they like the old stuff.
Oh, and I got a question about your Sandcrawler. Do you have the remote?
No, I did not have the remote. Missing the elevator, the remote, and maybe some other things. It's mostly the shell. It's got the door.
I don't have the remote.
Yeah, that remote's not easy to find, but you don't really need it. It looks good either way.
We want to know, do you always say Robotech?
Well, I said Robotech. I called it Robotech in another video, and I got yelled at saying it's not Robotech, so I don't know what to call it.
That was me.
Oh. Who keeps going? Oh, okay.
Because you don't remember the 80s song, Robotics.
No, I don't even remember the commercial. I know I had one of the sets, but I don't even remember the commercial for it. But I must have saw the commercial because I asked for it for Christmas. So
someday we're going to have to fight our robotics against each other.
So it's robotics.
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Somebody tell me it's not.
We love you. Hey, we love the channel. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you for calling.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Now, how do I call this call waiting? Because that's probably bothering y'all. Y'all hear that call waiting come in. Let me see if I can find a way to cut call waiting. We didn't have that problem last time, dude. I don't remember ever having that problem last time. Call forwarding. I don't know how to. Incoming call options. Record. I don't want to do that. Okay, let's take another caller.
Call from.
This is the Junkman. You have just called yourself the Junk Room. Who is this?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, it's Crazy Joe.
Crazy! Oh my God, I should have known that voice. Why did I not know that voice? Crazy Joe is in the house.
Yeah, how's it going?
So crazy, he spells it with a K.
Yeah, it's crazier that way.
So crazy, he says Discovery's a good Star Trek show.
Oh, it is, man. It is. It's so good. You know, it's good and woke. That's what I like. I like it to be good and woke.
Well, that's a reason right there to like it.
I watch things and I'm like, is it woke? And if they say no, it's not woke, I say then to the crap yard with it.
Can anything be woke enough? Can you ever have too much woke?
Nope.
Oh.
No, I like it good and woke. So that's what I'm into. So.
No, I don't blame you. Then you love Picard then.
Speaking of woke.
Yes.
Speaking of woke, I got to tell you what happened to me. I get an email from a company asking me to promote their product on my channel.
Okay.
Now, that doesn't happen too often.
No,
I
it
get
doesn't.
very many requests to promote something, but usually when I do, it's something I'm not at all interested in. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's not for me. And the one sponsor who kept reaching out to me was Surfshark. Surfshark was like, you got to, come on, Surfshark. You got to advertise Surfshark. And all those toxic fandom menace channels are promoted by Surfshark.
Surfshark.
So
What
I said,
is
no.
Surfshark? Not to give an
Like
ad
a-
away for free, but what is it?
It's like a VPN.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the
I've seen a lot of it.
pirating stuff. But I'm like, I'm not going to take a product that the fandom menace is advertising. I'm not tying myself to those guys. But this company was selling Hawaiian shirts, and I love Hawaiian shirts. I said, yes, I will promote your Hawaiian shirts. So I promote the Hawaiian shirts. And then today I see that Gary from Nerd Erotic is promoting them too.
No.
So-
They're reaching
So
out to
it
everybody.
backfired. I am now promoting the same products as the fandom menace. So.
Well, you can do the woke shirts they have, and he can have the others.
Yeah, I want the ones that say like I don't know, gay agendas are cool, or things like that. Like those are the shirts I want.
Oh, okay. That would be good. Now, I get a lot of people asking about ads, but they all their email ends with a .zy, which looks like spam to me, so I never reply back, and it's always stuff I never heard of, and I can tell by the way they word their email they never seen my channel, so I don't even reply back. I've had a few. I like to ask. I like when they ask me what I want, and I tell them money, but then they always try to send me free stuff. I'd much rather have money.
Well, I will sell out, in no time.
Oh,
as long
yes,
as it's
me
a
too.
product I believe in.
Me too. Well, if they give me the product, I'll give an honest review. But if anybody wants me to
I'll tell you
pitch something for money, I'll do it in a second.
I'll tell you this: that guy from I know we're not allowed to say his name.
Go ahead.
The
You
guy
can say
from
anybody's
Paris. Let's put it that way. The guy from Paris, the French guy, Mr. Wee Wee.
Yes.
He got asked to promote some rubber ducks.
Yes.
And he did like a whole video mocking the company that asked him
Yes.
to promote him.
Let me tell you. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I went out and bought the ducks. I'm like, all right, well, if he's going to mock them, I'm going to buy them. I want to be on the opposite end of him. So any company that he mocks is not worth his time. I'll throw down my money.
I couldn't believe he made a video. He didn't tell the people no. He made a whole video about how he couldn't believe that they would waste his time to ask him to promote their ducks.
Yeah, what a jerk. Just say no, thank you. I'm not interested.
Yeah. Now, I'll tell you what I did. 'Cause I saw that video also. I reached out to the duck company and told them I would advertise it for free. And when they send me some ducks to review, I will do it. And they said they would. They'll send me some ducks, but they never sent the ducks. I never heard from them again.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
I bought some of the ducks. I bought the Star Trek ducks. I got the Borg and Captain Kirk and Geordi. So I got like 3 ducks.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't buy them, but I would have done a video if they sent them to me, just because I know it would have upset some people that were trying to push their ducks.
See, I want them on the shelf behind me. So when I'm doing a video, they're just sitting there. And that way, if by some chance the Frenchman were to tune in, he would look at it and go, ooh, wee wee, and then the steam would come out of his ears in anger. So that's my goal.
I wonder if he likes Pops. I bet he's got
He does
another
not like
room of
Pops.
Pops that he don't tell anybody
Oh,
about.
yeah, I actually have a GIF of him knocking over some Pops.
Oh, yeah,
and,
I've seen that.
Yeah, he did a whole video on that too, and it's like he talks about how they were given to him as a gift, and he doesn't like them, and then he like knocks them over, and it's like, you asshole! You just said someone in your family gave them to you, and then you went on YouTube and trashed their gift.
That sounds about right. But,
Well, hey, I don't want to hold up the line. I know you got other people that want to call in.
okay, I don't want to get you in trouble.
We got to do we got to do a stream together sometime soon.
Yes,
It's
we
been a
got to
while.
play another Jeopardy too. I haven't done Jeopardy in a long time, so.
Yeah, it's my schedule's pretty hectic. In my spare time, I'm I'm usually sneaking into furry conventions.
Yeah, that's
So,
true. You do. You do. You don't dress up like a furry. You just sneak in and watch from afar. So that's. I understand
I don't want to get anyone into trouble. I'm not going to name names because I don't want to get anyone into trouble. But one of the people you roasted got angry about that, and he was complaining to me. He's like, "Why did he say blank about me?" And I'm like, "Are you serious, man? It was a joke."
Really? You have to DM me who that was. Because it was all stupid jokes. It wasn't even good jokes. It was late night comedy jokes. It was TV jokes.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they were all pretty fun. They were ridiculous, but they were funny. But no, one guy was like was angry about it. I'm like, what? Come on.
Yeah, let me know who that is. I'm curious. I haven't heard from anybody. So
yeah, I'll tell you private. I don't want to throw them under the bus in a
most of them
public
act like they don't watch it. So. Well, hopefully they all know it was in fun. I hope.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll talk to you about it later.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. Go be woke. Okay, there we go. Let me put the number back up there. I want to say Blue Harvest said he got a Playmobil set for Birds of Prey. I tried to get their 18 one. I was like, if anybody can help you sell the 18 one, it's me. It's me. They didn't even email me back. How do you guys get these free toys, man? I do not know. Let me get this phone call right here. This. Okay. This is the Junkman. I think that didn't go through. Let's see here. You there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, it did go through. Okay. How's it going? Welcome to the Junker Room.
Thank you.
And your question is, or whatever you want to say.
Well, I actually just did a video, and I kind of talked in the middle of it about my local toy store that sells modern and new toys, modern and vintage toys. And I was wondering, I know you've gone to places around where, like department stores, and I was wondering, do you have any vintage stores around that you buy stuff?
Trick question. The trick is, do I buy stuff? Right down the road, it's been there about 6 months. I did a video there. Probably about 5 minutes away from me is a store that just opened up, sells vintage stuff. Haven't bought a thing. I did walk around in there one time. Went Saturday to try to sell some boxes that I had of stuff, and they were closed. So I need to go back. It's not that I wouldn't buy anything from them. I just didn't see anything. When I went, they were opening up, and they still didn't have everything out, so I need to go back down there. I check out the antique store sometimes. They have vintage stuff. But that's the only vintage toy store we have.
Well, of course, the only vintage stuff you'll find at the antique place is probably the Burger King glasses, huh?
Oh, there are tons of those. You get lucky sometimes. That's where I found the alien I got behind me somewhere. The big Kinder alien. Found it for $20.
You found out that at a vintage store?
No, at an antique shop for $20.
Oh, wow! For
Yeah.
$20, because I know that line was discontinued before I even hit shelves.
Yeah, that alien was the only one that was released. I mean, the one I have is a broke arm, and that's missing the headpiece. The clear head. Where's it at? Oh, right there. It's missing the head. But for $20, I don't care. It looks good in the room.
Yeah. Sorry, my wife was asking me a question.
Oh, women.
Yeah. Well, does your alien still have the dome on top of it?
No, that's what it's missing. It's missing the dome, and his arm is one arm is glued, and the other one falls off if you turn it.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, it looks good sitting back in the junk room. So, yeah, for $20,
right.
I mean.
Nice. And then the only thing else I wanted to ask you, I'm recently trying to start my YouTube channel up for the third time now, and I was wondering, do you have any advice for quote unquote a new YouTuber who wants to make it big?
Well, I haven't made it big yet, so I won't say that. But don't give up. It takes about a year for YouTube to start really pushing you out there. So just make a lot of videos. That's good. And just keep cranking them out, even if you're getting like 10 views, if that. And just give it about a year. Just keep pushing them out. And try to do a schedule. That's one thing I didn't do for a long time. I wish I did it sooner.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but don't get encouraged. Like I said, with their AI system, it's got to know your channel before it starts pushing it out to people, and it takes about a year, depending on how many videos you do. If you're doing like one a week, it's going to take about a year. So
yeah,
don't give up.
Well, I I gotta say that you did make it big, because right now you got it looks like 69 people, so you have the lucky number watching you.
Yes, that's true. That's
So, all right. Well, thank you so much.
okay. Well, thank you for calling.
So, bye.
Hey. Okay, the lines are back open now. I don't know why we keep getting the other. Do y'all hear the other calls beeping in? Does that bother y'all? I never did that before. So, but there it is. You can call back now. There's the number right there. What we got to call right now, so don't call now. Let me answer this one right here. This is the Junk Man. You have just called the Junk Room. Who is this?
This is that T.S. Hawkeye guy, Junk Man. I'm your drunken Canadian friend.
Yes, T.S. Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
T.S. Hawkeye.
Yes, you're the Hawkeye in drag. You're the. There was some joke I made every time you called, and I forgot what it was.
No, I know. You want to know what? Yeah, I make a fucking beautiful woman, Junk Man. I'm not gonna argue with you there.
Now, remember that. Okay, I'll remember that now for sure.
Hey, I've got an OnlyFans if you want to. Not
Ooh.
really. So, what I want to ask you, I'm actually going to ask you an action figure question this time.
Okay.
Is, from everything you bought in 2022, what is your favorite thing?
I really don't buy that much. People yell at me for not buying much.
I do too. I give you a fucking beat for it. So
22. Let me think of what all I got. I'm trying to think. Oh, believe it or not, you can't see it. It might be my vintage Star Wars watch from 1977. I bought it at a toy show. Just because I love the Star Wars oddball stuff. And I think that might be it. My favorite.
No, that's awesome.
Or it's completing my lunchbox collection. Because I finally found Jedi.
Oh, lunchboxes are awesome.
Yes.
They got to be metal though.
Oh,
that
yeah.
plastic stuff.
Nobody wants a plastic
not like,
lunchbox. Yeah. Ugh.
You and I are both the same age. So, I always went with a metal lunchbox, a metal thermos,
Yes. Metal.
I will tell you.
Make your sandwich taste like metal.
Oh, my God, man. I remember the TV dinners that made the peas taste like metal.
Yes.
I would cut my middle nut off to get one of those. But
the TV dinner that went in the oven, not in the microwave.
Yes.
It took about 30 minutes.
It's all in foil. So
yes.
You must remember those.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yes. Everything tasted like oil. It was all good. I'll tell you what, my favorite toy pickup from 2022 is.
What's that?
It's the Lando that's peg warming. That is such an amazing figure.
Which one? There's different.
The vintage series.
Oh, the vintage.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the 3 3/4.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. There's a few different peg warmer Landos out there.
Oh well, that's sad. I met Billy D. Williams at a convention, and what I wanted to do was I was trying to bring in a bottle of Colt 45 for him to sign, and they wouldn't let me do it. So works every time, but not that time. So
yeah, I've got a gas station near me that has a neon sign of Billy D. Williams Colt 45, and I've tried to get them to sell it to me. They won't do it.
That would be like next level.
Yes. I've tried to trade them something for it, so I was like, okay, I got to get something for this.
You'll get it eventually, bro.
I hope.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm always happy to talk to the Junk Man. You and I are going to have a beer together one time.
Sounds good.
Hank Williams. But I'm going to let someone else give you a call.
Okay, well, thanks for calling.
Oh, buddy, I'm calling every week. You know that. So.
Okay, I'll talk with you next time.
All right, bro. Take it easy.
There we go. Another satisfied caller. We've got Blue Harvest in here. I want to know where Left Coast is. I'm surprised he's not here. And Mike Maxey says, YouTube is where dreams die. How about that? This is the Junk Man. You just called into the Junk Room. Who is this?
Retro philosopher.
Oh, my God. That's a hard name to say. A philosopher. What was the first part?
Yeah. Retro.
Oh, I know. Oh, okay. I've seen you in the chat. Okay.
Yeah.
What's on your mind
How you
tonight,
doing?
Retro?
No, I was seeing how your holiday was going. How did your holiday go?
Be honest with you, I'm 50 years old. It ain't much of a holiday anymore, man. You know, didn't even get anything for Christmas. But I don't want anything. My kids was gonna get me something. I said, "You go buy yourself something. I don't need nothing." So
Yeah.
you know, just
That's,
about another day, honestly, when you get my age.
Yeah, I'm 47, so yeah, I just I'll buy myself something. You know, when you're younger, it was expected. You know, your parents or whatever people would get you stuff because you didn't have a job or anything, so it's not like you could go to spend money. But as you get older, it's like, I make my own money.
And 9 out of 10, there ain't nothing I want a lot of times. Or it's either if I want it, I can't afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah. Well, everything's so expensive, and they're raising the price because of the adults getting into collecting. That's been going on for the past 20 years or so. They just continue to raise prices, and it's just ridiculous. You know,
It's crazy. Yeah, and it's got to be really good if I'm going to lay down serious money for it.
Oh yeah. Some of those Star Wars figures, the smaller ones, are like $17, $20. I'm like, I don't see paying that much for a little figure. You know, when I could go to an antique place and find a couple of loose ones, and get older ones and pay less money.
Yeah, I think it's one of the new retro ones. I think somebody let me know. Was it a Boba Fett they did? And it's like $20, and I was like, I gotta tap out. I gotta tap out at $3.75, at $20 for those small ones. I can't do it.
Yeah, even because on my channel I'm talking about Funko Pops. Even those I've given up on because they're raising the prices this year, and I'm just like, they're not even worth that. They're not worth. I mean, they're like $12 to $15 now. It just ain't worth it.
Yeah, that was the good thing about the Funko Pops. You usually could pick them up for $10.
Yeah, they used to be like in the beginning they were like $8,
Yeah.
and you could pick up a few, and that was it. Now they've become so expensive because they're trying to be more like a toy company, like Hasbro.
Yeah. Everybody, I'm sure all the companies are charging more for license nowadays. So they're probably, it's just everything's going up.
Yeah.
Though. It's not just the toys, sadly. So paycheck's not going up.
What do you think about the term going around, the kidult term?
Oh, I don't even want to say it.
I just think it's stupid. I mean, everything's always got to, have a name on it. I was telling my wife, we were talking about, when we were younger, and I said, like music. I said, now it's cool and hip for younger generations to listen to older music. When we were growing up in the 80s or the 90s, if you didn't listen to what was hip then, you were called a poser. You were called, you're listening to your parents' music. Now it's cool. Now kids want to hear what their parents used to listen to.
I guess it's called the new stuff kind of sucks now. I guess that's why. I don't blame them.
Yeah. Yeah, because when vinyl came back, I mean, it was, kids were going out and buying the Pink Floyd albums and the Led Zeppelin, everything their parents had listened to, Nirvana, everything their parents had listened to, they wanted to, do that. When we were younger, you were made fun of, and, you had a cassette of, a band your parents liked.
Yeah, that's right.
So, I like how you got the, your room looks like it's got the green effect on there.
Oh, I wanted a little darker for the call-in show, but it looks yellow. But
yeah, kind of like a yellowish green.
Yeah, but it looks good. I wanted a little darker atmosphere for a call-in show. But okay, well,
I discovered your channel by. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I thought you were. Go ahead.
No.
What'd you say?
No. I was going to say, I discovered your channel about a year ago, and you're probably one of the, because I watch everybody on YouTube just to check out, and you're probably one of the better authentic YouTubers as far as collecting and just talking about, different things from movies, and I like that.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks.
I don't like watching. Everybody does unboxing. And I've done it on my channel.
Yeah,
everybody does an unboxing.
Yeah, I've done a few.
Everybody talks about the same old thing, and it's nice to do something. That's what I wanted to do with, when I was doing my channel. I was like, I want to talk about movies. I want to talk about, people who are into soundtracks. I want to talk about, different things besides the same old, hey, I'm going to unbox this, or, my collection's worth $100,000.
Right.
Who cares?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I like
Well,
just
Junk Man, I'm gonna let you go so you can talk to get some other people on there. But it's great talking to you. And if you're ever up in Virginia, give me a buzz.
I'll remember that. Thanks for calling.
No problem. Bye-bye.
There we go. That's what I call another side. So we're going to do it about another 30 minutes. An hour is what we're doing. Get till 9 o'clock here. Then I got to get tomorrow's 12 o'clock video ready. And then I got to go walk a dog. I would pay to see a Junkman Doomcock debate. I reached out to Doomcock to help him with a video. I want him to come on as a video as a joke. To claim his money that I was going to pay somebody if they... But never heard back. I asked Echo Base guys to let him know too. And they laughed at me. So... This is the Junkman. Thank you for calling into the junk room. Who is this?
Hi.
Hello, who's this?
This is George Trevino.
George, how's it going, George? Oh, there you are in the chat room. I see you right there.
Hey, okay, good. Hey, I just wanted to know, one, I thought you were, I think you're one of the more down-to-earth collectors and historians.
Oh, well, thank you. That's probably good to see. I guess pretty easy.
So my question is, what was because I missed out. I didn't know there was any animosity. What was the animosity between you and Analog Toys and some other collectors? Was there some type of animosity that occurred that I missed out on? What exactly was going on?
Oh, that would take all day. Let me see if...
What was their main argument, I guess?
Well, with Analog Toys is I did a video where I said I didn't think anyone should buy very rare vintage stuff and open them. I think that was my beef. That if it's worth a lot, don't open it. They're rare. It's better to trade. If you want it open, trade it with somebody that wants it. I mean, trade it for a loose one. And during that video, I showed some thumbnails of other YouTubers that opens very rare stuff, and his was on there. And that started. But he didn't like me already because I have beef with retro blasting, which is more of a personal thing because we were friends, and he just really talks down to me all the time.
So. Yeah, it's hard for me to believe that anybody would have beef with you.
You know how some people are, but
because you're really down to earth, and I really appreciate.
Well,
that.
I was more not to get anything else started, but I speak my mind, and sometimes some people don't like that.
I mean, yeah, exactly. And then one more question: what do you like the new vintage recreations? I know you said you only like the original vintage figures, from especially Star Wars. Do you like to incorporate the newer?
Talking about like the retro
vintage
line?
Yeah. And if not, why not? Why not?
Oh, I buy them. I love them. But I don't really put them with my collection. Although I got a Tarkin on my Death Star. But no, I like them. I just wish they would hurry up and do more of them.
Do you supplement your older figures with the newer ones, or do you
no? I mean, the retro ones I leave on card. I just want them just because they look good. I think I bought the first series, 2 of them, so I could open them. But I've got them all loose anyway, so I just like them. I just like to support anything retro or anything vintage style because I just like vintage so much.
Okay, what do you think about the Reva character?
See, I didn't hate her, but I didn't love her. I just could have been better. I wish she was better. She screamed too much.
Do you think she was going to scream a little bit too much?
Yeah, bring me the Jedi. I was like, okay, we get it. Yeah,
okay.
She started getting on my nerves.
All right. Hey, I appreciate it, sir. Thanks for everything.
Okay, thanks for calling.
All right, bye.
That was a caller right there. We've got to put the number on up here again. This has been a good night tonight. We might have to bring this back every Wednesday. It's going good. There goes another caller. So let's answer this one right here. This is the Junkman you just called into the junk room. How's it going? This is the Junkman. Who is this? Okay, you're getting hung up on me. Sorry, you said something right when I hit the hang up button. Please call back. please call back 478-216-7908. Where's Russ? Russ is every other weekend. He doesn't live with me during the week. This is the Junk Man. You're calling into the junk room. Who is this? Ew! Why didn't you do a Rickroll? Why didn't you do a Rickroll? Okay, I cut you off because I don't want to get demonetized on my live stream. Oh man, okay, I knew we'd get one phony phone call here. Junkman and Retro Blasting calls their stories. I don't like Retro Blasting personally. Everyone knows that. Watch his channel. Watch Analog Toys. Watch them all. I had no problem with people watching them. I know they say, "Oh, if you mention Junkman, you're banned from my channel," but Sith Critic, copyright strike. Yeah, somebody trying to give me copyright strike. This is the Junkman. Who is this?
This is Tom. Are you out there?
Oh, it's this Anchorhead. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going? I actually got through. I wasn't sure if I was going to get through. I was trying to watch the show, but my internet keeps going out, so I'll have to watch the recap.
Oh, man. That's how the internet is sometimes.
So I missed, has anyone talked about the any of the new figures that have come out in the obviously the vintage collection one?
No, I haven't had much. Somebody asked me my thoughts on the retro line. That was about all we've talked about with new stuff.
I saw a few of the retro ones. I only picked up the droid.
Oh, from
Obi-Wan?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name is. Is the big yellow one with the blue arm and the hammer?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the only one I liked. I'm not into the retro line because I honestly don't want to go back and try and recollect all the stuff I had. So I like the more realistic ones, and I build like custom stuff to go with that.
Oh, that's cool.
Hopefully
Customs are always cool.
I want to do a big diorama at some point.
I saw some of the toy show last year that looked really amazing. It's amazing what you guys can do. I sure can't do them. I can't make a custom.
You got to be willing to glue your fingers together.
That I'm probably good at, but I just don't have the skills.
I have, let's see, what have I built this last year? I built a little starfighter and like a droid sled that you've seen in the last couple of TV shows. You know, they got a droid basically dragging a box of stuff around or people.
Yeah.
You saw it in like Mandalorian and
Yeah.
then, So I thought, well, I want to build at least one of those. I've got one of those going.
No, that's
got a
pretty
few greebles I got to throw on it. And then I got a little starfighter. I should send pictures of you so you could of those to you so you could show them. I couldn't send them to you right now. It would probably take too long to get them through there, though, wouldn't they?
Well, yeah, right now. Just email them to me or hit me up on one of the social medias and show them, and I'll share them with everyone else.
It'd be fun, yeah, if I sent you a couple of pictures, you could ask me what I made stuff out of and everything. I make it to fit in the 3 3/4 scale.
That's good.
Eventually, I'd like to go to one of the shows, maybe the ones down in Indiana. They're in Indianapolis. It's easier for me to get down there. I'd love to set it up in like a U shape once I get all the pieces and parts together for the whole thing. After I finish these two pieces, I'm moving on to, I want to build 2 sand crawlers. One of them's going to be kind of built out of foam core and a little bit lighter. The other one, I'm going to use this polyurethane, like stuff you'd use to make a sign with.
That sounds interesting.
But I want to make them larger. So, well, if you remember the sand crawlers, they look like a moving city, you know? So I kind of wanted to get that scaled. Like, yeah, you've got the one that's the old remote control one that someone just sent you.
Yes.
Could you imagine that, like about 2 foot tall and about 3 foot long?
Be pretty dang awesome.
That'd be fun. I'm probably going to glue my fingers together quite a bit on that project. But anyway, that's what I like to do, and I like to watch your channel and a couple other builders' channels I like to watch when I'm out here in my shop doing the super glue thing, and when I'm not building signs or other types of stuff that I do out here. But I do watch your channel quite a bit.
Oh, well, thank you for watching. And like I said, it's amazing you guys can do that. I did a video on customs last week? And it's amazing some of you guys, what you can do.
I just watched one that was an older one, but you did the one on the Boba Fett, and you kind of listed the parts they'd gone through to build it with.
Yes.
Because I was trying to collect a few of those parts, because that's one of my projects. I'd like to build at least one of those prototype-style ones from the original parts that it was built from. But I couldn't remember the Shogun Warrior part, so I was looking for pictures of it so I could, maybe if I find one of those, I could find the rest of the parts pretty easy. But,
yeah, I think Shogun Warrior is going to be harder to find.
Yeah, there's a few on eBay, but then at the same time, I'm like, do I really want to destroy this thing? It's still in the box.
Oh, please don't. Please don't destroy a Shogun Warrior. Find a beat-up used one if you can.
Well, okay, that's a moral challenge. If it was in the interest of building a version of the original kit-bashed Boba Fett, would it be worth
I would first try to find one loose that's been played with condition, if I could. I mean, before I would buy one in the box and open it. That's just me, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, some of the parts are missing. I think some of the parts that you need might be missing on them already. But it sure would be a fun thing to build, you know?
Oh, definitely.
All right, well, it's fun watching the channel. Looks like my internet came back up, so I can actually watch the rest of the show.
Okay, well, I'm going to take a few more calls, but I want to thank you for calling.
All right, thanks for having such a cool channel here, Junkman.
Okay, thank you. That was Tim. What is it? Timmy Tom. There we go. We're going to go about 20 more minutes here. 478-216-7908 is the number to call in. We're having a lot of fun tonight. Kind of did miss this. I didn't realize I missed the talk show so much, but I think I did. We got another call right now. Let's see who this is. This is the Junkman. Thanks for calling into the junk room. Who is this?
Hey, Junkman, this is Sith Critic. Welcome back.
Critic, yes, I saw you in the chat. I was like, got to call in. Now we got to get the kid to call in.
Get it official. Get the old callers back on.
Yes. So you can't say long time listener, first time caller. You can't say that.
That's right. Long time listener, long time caller.
There you go. What's on your mind today?
Let me pick your brain here. About the 12-inch action figure line from back in the day for Star Wars, but also I kind of want to know your thoughts on what happened to that action figure line. Why did it sort of die out with, basically the start of Empire Strikes Back only releasing 2 figures? Was it something that was industry-wide, do you think, that the toy industry just gravitated away from the doll size action figure and wanted to go more towards that smaller 3 3/4 size, or is it something that was unique to Star Wars? Why that line didn't continue on?
Well, it was definitely an industry thing. Everything was moving smaller. I mean, in the late 60s, early 70s, everything was big. You had $6 Million Man was a little smaller than 12-inch, but then you had, of course, the Migos that are 8-inch, but I mean, you couldn't do it with Star Wars and toy lines. You had to have the ships. You couldn't do ships. You couldn't do play sets well with the big stuff. And then trying to release 2 lines, parents are like, why am I going to buy these big dolls and the figures? And then it kind of felt like your brother's action figures. If you had an older brother, it's like, oh, that looked like he played with that in the 70s. We're moving on to these small things. They have the ships and everything. So, I mean, the whole industry changed.
Do you think it has something to do with the clothing, the fact that the dolls had clothes and was the accessories sort of made it, I don't know, less appealing to young boys as opposed to the hard plastic of action figures that didn't have any fabric or soft clothing on it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that fabric still sold really well, like $6 Million Man and some of the other lines. You could buy extra clothes for them. I don't know. But I think it was just more that you could have better ships and play sets with them. I think it probably sold kids more.
That makes sense. So I want to welcome you to the Sandcrawler group.
Ooh.
I have a vintage box Sandcrawler, and it's definitely a holy grail worth admiring. And the fact that you got one for free just is a testament to your popularity and likability. So congrats on that, and definitely, wow, hats off to the generous person that donated that to you.
Yes, I was shocked. It's one of my holy grails. Like I said, I know it's missing some parts, but I don't care. I just wanted it, as long as I got one.
So do you have any plans to sort of get some of the missing parts, or just leave it as is and enjoy it as is?
I don't know, because I looked for the elevator shaft, because I figured it ain't going to be much, and they were going for quite a couple of $100.
I don't know. Having been gifted that, does that open up a new quest for you, or you just sort of just let it be and,
I'm probably gonna
let it in.
And when it comes to completing it, I'm probably gonna look at toy shows for it. I don't know if I'm gonna look online for it, but not really sure yet. I have to see, because it looks good. The door's on it, so it looks good sitting up. But I would like the elevator, so I can at least put a Jawa on it.
Cool. And last thing is, about a month ago, I tagged you on a tweet that I did, inviting you to the world premiere of Star Wars: Force Awakens when it comes out on December 14th, 2105. I don't know if you remember.
2105. Yes, I'll be there.
Yeah, no, it's actually was a typo that was in the invite. For the premiere.
You tweeted that to me?
So it was I tweeted it to you like last December.
Oh,
like
last
probably
December.
on December 9th.
That's why I don't remember it. Okay.
No, it was December 22.
Oh, was it this year? I have to go back and see, because I always read all my replies, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I probably saw it and I saw it. But,
anyway, I thought that you would appreciate seeing a piece of something that came from Lucasfilm for Star Wars with a massive typo that I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah, I have to go back and see. Tweet it to me again if you get a chance.
Okay, you got it.
Because at Christmas time, I was kind of flying through my replies, so maybe I missed it, but I always do check all the replies. So.
Sounds good, man. All right, you have a good rest of your evening, and enjoy the rest of the folks that call in.
Okay, thanks for calling.
All right, take care.
Okay, we got time maybe for one, maybe for two, probably not for three. 478-216-7908. We're going to talk toys, movies, whatever you want to talk about. You just talk about it right now. That's all you got to do. Just call and talk about it. That's all. That's all. My bad. I thought the Joe Doll Star Wars wasn't the same fun. No, it wasn't. I have not tried to collect any of the stuff I had all gone, the Weed in the Garden says. Oh, the Weed in your garden. And don't forget, Super Chats means you're supporting the channel. But I ain't got really no special clips for you. Nothing right. Oh, there goes my shoulder I warned y'all about. The hell, I'm getting old. Whoa, I only paid like $30 for a ladder and elevator back in 20 years ago. Lucky. I like Mask. They had awesome vehicles. There's a broken cigarette. Machine Man. Everyone scared to call the last of the... scared to call? Well, there we go. We got a call right now. Let me answer that. This is the Junkman. Thanks for calling. Who is this?
Hey, this is Robert from California again. I got another question.
Yes.
What were your biggest regrets selling as a kid? Like any toys that you sold that you still don't have back?
Biggest regret. That one might take me a while to think about. As a kid, I can't really... I know when I first got into collecting, I traded a blue snaggletooth for a land speeder, a Han Hoth, and I think it was a Luke figure. And it bothered me for a few years, but I've gotten blue snaggletooth since then. But I wish I held on to my original, because that was my blue snaggletooth from when I was a kid. So I kind of wish, but
You sold your blue snaggletooth?
Traded it for a land speeder and a Han Hoth. In the 90s. I was like, what? I get three things for one figure? But I have a blue snaggletooth now, so I'm good with it now.
All right. Thanks a lot, Junkman. Love the channel.
Thank you for calling back. Okay, let's go. Usually I won't take two calls, but we're in the show because it don't really matter. Kick myself for buying a Man-to-Man. I bought a Man-to-Man, but I cheated and ripped off Walmart. Oh, my God. I shouldn't talk about Should have. Hey, Walmart's ripped me off plenty, so. Don't worry, he still has a blue snaggletooth. He said it's right up there. You can't see it. It's right up there. Blue snaggle. I've had two. I found one at a yard sale probably about 15 years ago. Me and Russ went and saw it, and I saw a blue snaggletooth. Couldn't believe it. You know, they're really not that hard to find. Really not that hard to find. Hey, Junkman, put the number on the chat. Okay, you're right. I do need to do that. Thank you. Thank you, Your Old Toys. 478-167-908. We got time for maybe one more caller. One more caller on the line if somebody calls in here. Well, at least, see, you don't have to talk toys. You can talk. You can call the number and call me an asshole if you want to. Hey, you can be like, I'm the biggest Doomcock in the fan. He's never wrong, and you shouldn't make fun of him. You suck. You could do that. Hey, X-Wing is in here. My buddy X-Wing. How about that? X-Wing's in here. How's it going, X-Wing? I got to add that. I'm going to send X-Wing. I got to find a big box. All this week I've been trying to find a box to put that thing in. That thing is huge. I don't know what to do. I'm going to send no X-Wing AT-AT. Not a vintage AT-AT, guys, just to let you know I'm not that nice. But he was looking for an X-Wing, and I've been cleaning out closets, trying to get rid of some of this stuff I got. And I said, you know what? Pass it on down. And I'm not one, I'll sell stuff to a collector, but also I like to just give it, if I have no need for it. So I'm going to pass it on down to X-Wing. It's very nice AT-AT. So, but there he is. Okay. We got time maybe for one more caller if somebody calls. We were on a roll. People were calling like that. Now everybody's getting shy. But there's the number right there. If you do want to call, you just punch that number right in on your phone. What you do, you pick up your phone, you go to the keyboard section that has the numbers on it, you punch those numbers in, put it to your ear, you turn your volume down on your computer, and you go. I should send X-Wing an X-Wing. Why am I sending X-Wing a AT-AT? It makes no sense. As long as he doesn't say, thank you, Junkman, for the AT-AT. If he tells me it's an AT-AT, then we're going to have a problem. I'm going to go find out where he lives, and I'm going to take my AT-AT back. Opus Crumpus has got to go. Sorry, don't be sorry. We're going to go at 9 o'clock, so don't worry about that. Hey, Junkman, I regret selling all my vintage Tonka stuff. I can see that. I lost most of my vintage stuff, sadly. Need to sleep. It's X-Wing, those young kids. AT-AT. Oh, Nancy's going to say he's going to put a Farm Boy Luke in it and just make my head explode. eBay can be your friend. WW3 started overpronouncing AT-AT. Yes. Yo, Junkman. What retro collection playset would you like to see come out? The Death Star would be pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. I think the Cantina's the one they should test the waters with. The Cantina. Okay, here we go. Last call, probably. Let's go. This is the Junkman. Thanks for calling. Who is this?
Hey, Junkman. Tough for you again.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, I'm doing good. Hey, I just got thinking something. Since nobody was calling you, I figure I'd give you a second shot at this.
Thank you.
I was just curious. I was watching a couple of your vintage videos the other day. One being about how to be cool in the 80s, and the other one about when you saw Empire Strikes Back with your childhood friend there. I'm just wondering, are you going to make any other videos like that?
When I got stories to tell. I like doing the story videos. I'm actually trying to start to write a book and put all of them in a book form, but I've been really slow with that. But yes, I'm sure you'll hear more kid adventures of the Junk Kid. I'm sure you will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Check out the one about the arcade game if you didn't. That's a really good one.
Arcade game?
Yes, you can go to my channel, search just search arcade, it'll probably come up. It's one of the first story time videos I did. Yeah. You'll like that one.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to check that one out.
Yes, I need to put all those stories in a playlist or something.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I've got the arcade one up.
Yeah.
And as soon as you said that, I'm like, I haven't played that in a while. I need to play it.
Yeah, I'm playing Miss Pac-Man. I almost got high score. I almost beat my high score on Miss Pac-Man last night. I hadn't played it in a couple of months, and I fired it up a couple of days ago.
Yeah, mine's a little dusty too.
Yeah, it's one of those you get, and you're like, I'm gonna play this every day, and then you're like, done with it.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Well, thanks for calling.
You again. All right, bye.
Okay, we'll take one more call. I think we'll see. Would it be pronounced Atra? I don't know what he's talking about here. If Doomcock had a sister, I wonder what her name would be. Ooh. Nobody says AD stuff. Initialisms and abbreviation. This is the Junkman. You're the lucky last caller of the night. Who is this?
Hey, Junkman. This is Dirk Wizzy Wizard. What's up, buddy?
The Wizard. How's it going?
Not too bad, man. I gotta say, I'm impressed with your channel, and I'm not too big on your beefs that you get in with the guys, but I do love your historical content. I think you've done a fantastic job.
Well, thank you. I don't get into beefs. I just sometimes I make jokes, and some people don't take jokes. So
yeah. Well, that's all right with that.
Well, I don't have no beef with them. I like teasing some people, like the Gamer Kid, and I like making fun of people. But I make fun of myself too on my channel. I hope people can see that.
You know what? And I think that's one thing I think a lot of people miss. But I guess the only question I have for you is: have you thought about getting any of the TVC stuff? Some of the, like the figures that are, based on the original trilogy. I imagine that you're predominantly only into that, or
what line?
Like the vintage collection in regards to, but more to the original trilogy. Like you see a lot of the Landos there, head warming and that. But
no, I mean I've got a few stuff, but I don't really buy much new anymore unless it's something new that comes out and it's really cool. But it's like the vintage collection I like, but it's like how many Boba Fett's, how many Luke Skywalkers can I buy? So I buy them and they end up in my closet, so I kind of just quit buying stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the card back too.
Yeah, I like the card backs. I do. I swear when they first came out, I was buying every one of them, but then it got over.
Yeah.
It was too hard to keep up, and then I was like, so now it has to really move me, especially now with the prices going up. It really has to grab me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's really it can start putting a real hole in your pocket.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, if I see them on clearance too, that'll push me into buying them too a little bit more. But when I started buying them, most of them ended up in the closet. So I was like, well, I'm just wasting my money now.
Well, you know what? And the one thing I want to do in my room is eventually, or one of my rooms is actually have a lot of the card backs out.
Yes.
So I don't know.
I think if I could do that, if I could like put all the card backs on the wall, hang them all up. If I had something where I could do that, I probably would buy them more.
Do you have any of the original Kenner card backs at all, or not, or no?
If you can see my video, I've got 4 on the wall right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've had a few more. Sold them. I had to sell. Got laid off work a couple years ago. Had to sell my 2 prize ones. So.
Oh shit! See,
but at least it's a little bit more fun.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You got to let them breathe, right? So.
Yeah, and you can touch it. You can really bring back some memories, holding it. But it's nice to have a card one now and then.
Yeah. No, that's good stuff, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, thanks for calling.
Okay, thanks, Junkman.
And he ended the call right at 9 o'clock. He knows how to do it. Because we're going to get out of here. I want to thank you. Y'all guys let me know if you liked the call-in show. If you did, we will call in more. Look at me. I'm wearing headphones like Geek the Gamer Kid. I probably look like X-Wing. Check out X-Wing's channel if you can. I don't know whoever else has got a channel in here. I don't know if Broken Cigarette has a channel. Maybe he does the videos all about cigarettes that have been broken. Maybe he walks around town, takes pictures of cigarette butts, and is like, here's the broken cigarette I found today. And it's, play some very sad RIP music, and it's like, oh, it's another dead cigarette. So who knows? BW74 said they attack him. Maybe some do. I don't think I ever attack anyone personally. I love it. That is for taking me twice tonight. Hoo-hoo. Don't tell your wife I took you twice tonight. But let's see here. Junkman, have a good night, sir. I love your Gremlins video. Don't even remember making a Gremlins video, but it's true. Somebody can tell me a video I did last week. I was like, I don't remember that. So I'm making 2 a day. You kind of get like that. Check out Your Old Toys. He has a channel also. I need to do a video on other people's channels. I was going to do that, like smaller channels. I was doing a series where me and a smaller channel would do like a top 10 list, and it's just time consuming. It's hard to do. Hard to get people on the same page when you do videos like that at the same time. You know, oh, I'm free this day. Well, I'm free this day. My time zone's this time, so it made it kind of hard. But I want to thank for all the support. 61 people here. Had a good night. Don't forget this Saturday night, Russ and Junkman, 2 dinosaurs outside Tasty Freeze live. We might even take phone calls on there. Who knows? It's always a lot of fun. We have a lot. If you haven't watched me and Russ's live stream or listened to the podcast version, a lot of fun. We play. Is that an action figure or is that a metal band? We play a lot of cool stuff. A lot of fun. But I want to thank you guys for coming on, and please in the comments or thumb up so you know you like this, and we'll do this every Wednesday. We'll bring back the call-in show. Well, oh, there's a support right there from Star Child. Thank you very much, Star Child. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. And we will see you live here Saturday. But don't forget, 2 videos a day. So another video.